Good to be home. I've just been over in Canada for a couple of weeks and visited the friends over in Sydney. Interestingly, that the presentation I did the other day in Sydney was I was the only lithium person in a sea of uranium. And I think it's a little bit ironic because they are trying to build the baseload around the world, which really needs the support of lithium in our grids to move it down into our transportation as we transition from the pump to the plug, I suppose. Big disclaimer, I am a massive lithium bull. I'm ex-Pilbara Minerals project director, and since 2018 I fell in love with this technical mineral called spodumene, and we've been on a mission trying to find stuff over in North America. I believe that lithium is here to stay, and the lithium-ion battery itself is actually going to get better and better, and I think we're about to see a doubling in energy density, which will allow our cars to go twice as long or be half the weight. But I also think it's going to open up a whole bunch of new use cases. And I know we all follow this spot price, and it's really damaged our market at the moment, but I do believe that it's very short term, and when it applies for North American lithium, I'm not sure that it does. So we've had a pretty exciting 6 months at Loyal Lithium as we've been chasing spodumene in Canada, along with quite a few other ex-lithium people in Western Australia. And our first project that we acquired back in August was the Hidden Lake project over in the Northwest Territories in Yellowknife. It's about 65 kilometres outside of Yellowknife, which is a mining city, 20,000 people. It's on a highway, and it's got 3.25 kilometres of outcropping spodumene. And to put that into context, that's from the shore house to the doggy beach. And it's nothing but whales backs popping out. So there's a bunch of this stuff up in Yellowknife, and we've got 3.25 kilometres. But it's actually an historic project. It's in joint venture with Patriot Battery Metals, and we've put 10 holes into it historically, and it's got great mineralisation up to 1.8%, and we've actually done met test work on it as well, and it processes really well. So we're doing some more met test work at the moment just to prove that not only the ore looks great, but also the host processes like waste, which will allow us to mine a lot more efficiently. So we love this project up in Yellowknife, being right on a highway. It's got a great resource potential. We think it's mineable at surface, but also underground. And we know it's processable as well. But also in August last year, we had a greenfields project over in Quebec. And that one always really interested us. It had really high seizing values to start off with. And in August last year, we landed a helicopter on a pegmatite dike, and we got out, and it was heavily mineralised with spodumene. That was inside the first week. 2 days later, we landed on another one. 2 days later, we landed on another one, and another one, and another one, and another one. We have 6 prominent outcropping spodumene hills in Quebec, 10 k's away from Winsome Resources, in between Rio and Midland, on what is now probably one of the more prominent greenstones in Canada. So we got straight to work. We did a bunch of channels, rock chips, geochemistry, and a fast-track drilling program within 6 weeks. And we pumped a bunch of holes into our first dike, which pretty much proved that it extends into the ground and great mineralisation. Our best hit was 40 metres over 1.2% lithium oxide. And we now just kicked off our next drilling program, which will target dikes 5 and 4. So, long story short, we have gone from a very early stage explorer in Canada to having 2 very prominent spodumene projects. Our market cap is around 25 million. We are about 6.4 million in cash. We've got a great team. It's a combination of Australian lithium people and then also Canadians that know how to build projects. We think we're in the right location, supported by the right government, with incentives, and check us out. Thank you.